can change the kind of sound the organ makes. Freddi, I'm afraid of the dark. Please turn the lights on. I think we have a way to do that, Luther. This torch will add some light, Luther, so you won't have to be afraid anymore. Who, me? I wasn't afraid. Freddi, there's a golden pipe in here. Way to go, Luther. All we need now is one more golden pipe, and old Soggy can sniff out the thief. Let's leave the torch here, Luther. That way, when we come back, we'll be able to see. Is it true that we're not going to have the festival? Is it, Mummy? Oh, I hope they can find the conch shell so we can have the festival. I've been waiting all year. Good fortune favours the well-peppered mind. Whoops, I mean the well-prepared mind.
The great conch that our founder holds is a one-of-a-kind shell. There are no others like it in the entire ocean. I don't think I ever appreciated how good it is to breathe the fresh water of freedom.
We'll prove that you're innocent and get you out of there as quick as we can, Uncle. Cheer up, Uncle Blenny. We'll catch the real thief and have you out of there in no time.
I have confidence in you, Freddi. I know that you and Luther won't let me down.
We're trying to find the last golden pipe, Uncle Blenny.
You're both doing such a good job of helping me.
Okay, old Soggy. Beg. Old Soggy may never win any obedience trials, but he has a great future in the theatre. Let's try a simple command. Old Soggy, sit. You have to admit he does some great tricks. Yeah, just not the ones you ask him to do. Pay very close attention, old Soggy. I want you to roll over. Wow, when he does something well, he really sticks with it. Here's a real easy one, old Soggy. Heel. in obedience school. Old Soggy, play dead. Wow, he really knows his tricks. We can use this nut to hold the handle on. Got it! Good work, Luther! We did it, Freddi! We found all 3 golden pipes! Come on, let's see if old Soggy can pick up the thief's scent. Here you go, boy. Come on, Luther. We've got a bad guy to catch. Old Soggy! The thief! Achoo! I'm going to be rich, rich, rich! Uh-oh! Hey, what happened? Well, I saw this jewel, and then I took it out, and the door closed, and I don't... Just put the jewel back, Luther. Luther! Oops! Don't worry. I'll find a way to get you out so you can put the jewel back. And we can catch that thief. Old Soggy, you go on ahead and track that shell thief. We'll meet you back at the town centre as soon as we can. I'll find a way to get the gem and have you out of there in no time, Luther. Good, because there are some pretty fishy things down here. Besides me, that is. I can hardly wait to get home and tell all the other fish about our trip. I'm guessing that this keyhole is somehow related to Luther's predicament. After this adventure is over... Adventures are fun. Uncle Blenny's depending on us to catch the real conch shell thief. We can't let him down. I agree. This keyhole looks useful. Hey! I bet that's the key I need to get Luther out. Youch! Nothing in this place is as easy as it looks. I wonder what that hole is for. Oh, that's a gorgeous shade of red. I hope this doesn't set off another trap. But I've got to try everything to get Luther out. This red crystal could really come in handy. If only I could break it loose. Granny Grouper says, work smarter, not harder. There must be another way to get this crystal. Oh, it's beautiful blue. Phew. This blue crystal could come in handy if only I could break it loose. It's a chisel! I should hold on to this. It might come in handy. A chisel could loosen that crystal. This beautiful red crystal gives off a lot of light. That might come in very handy indeed. Hey, the crystal grew back. I have an idea. Oh! Yippee! I've got it! The light from that crystal is very strong.
Nothing in this room scares me, as long as I'm with you, Freddi.
There's no point in just hanging around staring at the closed door. I'd better get a move on and find a way to free Luther.
I'll second that. Yow!
Luther!
I'm free!
Let's put that jewel back. Look, Luther, the thief must have dropped this bag. Oh! Looks like we can solve this case. Come on!
If Pierre was in charge, this would never have happened.
It's unbelievable! The letdown of a lifetime! This is more disappointing than when the Plankton Circus came to town.
It's all Uncle Blenny's fault. I'm going to give that bum a piece of my mind.
Stop! Uncle Blenny is innocent.
The thief dropped this bag. When we looked inside, we found needle and thread, which means the thief is...
Wait a minute. Could the thief possibly be Gil Barker?
Nope. I'm afraid you're barking up the wrong tree, Half-Pint. Now, get a move on. Get out of the way before you ruin my whole business day.
Gee, if it wasn't Gil, then who's the thief? Wait a minute. Could the thief possibly be Claw the Bully?
Oh no, the claw ain't gonna get pinched for something he didn't do. I'm clean, I tell ya, right down to me underwear.
Gee, if it wasn't Claw, then who's the thief? Wait a minute. Could the thief possibly be Nadine the Narwhal?
A thief? What an utterly preposterous idea! Why, if you weren't so little and green and cute, I'd never speak to you again.
Gee, if it wasn't Nadine, then who's the thief? Wait a minute. Could the thief possibly be Rosie Pearl?
I got a watertight alibi. I was on stage when the crime was committed, and every fish in the audience will vouch for me.
Gee, if it wasn't Rosie, then who's the thief? Wait a minute. Could the thief possibly be Horst?
Not was me.
Gee, if it wasn't Horst, then who's the thief? I don't have a clue who this thread and sewing needle belonged to.
Luther, that is the clue. The evidence shows that the thief is none other than...
I don't have a clue who this thread and sewing needle belonged to.
Luther, that is the clue. The clue we found in the bag proves that the thief is... Pierre! You're the thief!
Ridiculous! That could have been anybody's needle and thread in that bag. You have not the proof. Oh la la.
Oh no?
All right, maybe that is a proof. I confess, the great Conch is the ultimate expression of exquisitely good taste. It would have made the ultimate accessory for my latest and greatest fashion creation.
The great conch isn't just an ornament, it's an important part of life under the sea. Also, being great at something you do doesn't give you the right to do bad things. And whichever way you look at it, stealing is bad.
I feel smaller than the plankton. I'm sorry, needlefish. I return to you the great Conch.
Uncle Blenny, we're sorry we blamed you.
That's okay. I'm still the grand exalted keeper of the conch, thanks to Freddi and Luther. Oh, and old Soggy. What can I ever do to thank you?
Just do your duty, oh grand exalted keeper of the conch.
Pierre was found guilty of conspiring to commit egoism for only thinking of himself. As punishment, Pierre was sentenced to 4,284 hours of community service, sewing hand puppets for underprivileged humpback whales. Case closed.
Ta-da! Good night.
I'm Buzzy the Knowledge Bug.
Good night.
Ta-da! I'm Buzzy the Knowledge Bug.
Good night. Have you finished playing with us? Have you finished playing with us?
See you soon!